Hey guys, what's going on? We're into another fixed blade knife, the Deckhand. This is a Tyler Barnes design. And I don't know that much about Tyler Barnes. I kept thinking I saw some kind of little bio piece on him, and he had, I think, a spiel saying, you know, he's been an enthusiast, knife enthusiast for years, this and this. He's had a lot of different knives, this and this. And he just never had the knife that he had always really kind of really wanted. And so he set out to design that. And I think he's talking about this one, the Deckhand now. So this is a collaborative between him and Kizer, okay? This is in D2. This is really inexpensive. It's like 40 something bucks. It's not very expensive. What is it? 49 bucks. Okay. The Kizer Deckhand. Now, if you can catch this on White Mountain Knives for 49, then LTK is your discount code, 10% off, so you get about another 5 bucks off, okay? Free shipping, no tax, right? So you could do this. But I just don't know anything about the designer necessarily, and you can get this in black, right? But it's D2, so probably Tyler Barnes. I don't know. I swear I read something, and then so he came up with this design, 6.3 inches overall. And this is a lot like the recent knife that the smolt, sheep's foot blade, etc., okay? Micarta and G10. Interesting. A lot like the smolt. Now, this smolt from Kizer was Jonathan Styles' design, okay? So that's what this is, okay? And this is like 6.3, 6 point, whatever, overall length. So this, well, let's pull the smolt, put them together. These are knives that kind of came out hand in hand from Kizer. Small little easy carry knives that could be EDC'd, right? Now this doesn't have a tech lock on it like the smolt does, and the smolt's 69 bucks, but it's got 3V steel. This is D2, so there's a difference, right? This is a combo G10 micarta. Kind of interesting how they molded this all together, right? Interesting. Okay, enough of that. You can watch my video on that one. That's a separate video. But here, so clip over the belt, right? Snap over your belt. There it is on your belt, up and down. Now, it'd be nice if you could go cross draw with it, because I think it'd be easier to kind of keep it concealed and maybe, okay? But here it is, okay? So small knife, right? D2 blade, micarta handle, okay? But is that a G10 spacer? And you know what? We'll pop this off and kind of have a little look, see how this whole thing is. If this is kind of that melded G10 micarta together thing going on. And one thing, will the knife be a knife? And wow, that is sharp. Shit, that's really sharp. That's really as sharp. Okay, it probably varies by knife to knife. I just happened to snag a good one, apparently, because this one, whew, baby, somebody put that one right on. Right on. And I'll bet they sharpen these suckers right on a belt. I wish I could belt sharpen a knife like that, man, because I just don't love sitting down sharpening knives for hours. I know some guys do it because it really relaxes them and it's great. And, I understand that, those guys that just love the edge, the mirror edge, all that kind of stuff, the edge snobs, but not me. I just want it sharp enough to where I can go again, because I got plenty to do. And opening boxes to liberate other knives is my life's work, So that's what I do. But this is good. This is slides right in. Okay, now, we're snapped. Well, there ain't no play there. Nothing going on. And a little drain hole at the end. Okay, we're good. We're good. Pop. Okay. Sharp. Okay. Sharp. Full tang. Yeah, okay. I got it. I got it. Little choil in here for sharpening, right? So you're not banging into this doing that. Okay. Okay. Nice. You know what? Wonder how fat this little handle is. 13 millimeter. Not bad. 0.51. That's not too shabby. 0.12, and that's not much either. That's 3 millimeter. Okay, okay. We good. We good. And let's throw the tape on it just to kind of satisfy everybody's curiosity. So really cutting edge is what? About 2 3/8 at best. Okay. 3-inch, 6.6 1/4 overall length at 15, almost 16 millimeter, right? Okay, okay, and let's throw the scale on it just to finish out the old statisticals. 3.7. Now, 3.7 ounces. Well, let's, okay, let's do this. Grams, 105. Okay, but throw this rig on here. And it's 141 grams at, let me see if I don't skip over the ounces. Okay, about 5. Okay, yeah, not bad. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, good ergos. Feels interesting. You know, it's got that sheep's foot. It's like, kind of like the Kizer sheepdog, right? In that way. Only it's a fixed blade. But it's cool. I like the sheepdog, by the way. I think it's way cool. But yeah, okay. What do we got going on in here? Deckhand. Okay, and here D2 Kizer. Okay, we're fine. It's comfortable in the hand. Nice little easy use knife. Okay, really inexpensive too. Comes in about an $80 box. I swear to God, I don't know what they're doing. But here it is, Tyler Barn, blah, blah, blah. Here's the whole thing. And you, of course, you can get it in black, you know, instead of just stonewash, whatever. So there it is, micarta. Okay, but micarta G10. Okay, so that's what's going on. Now, here's how I save to keep my stuff from messing up, right? Because you'll rip this flap. I can't tell you how many flaps I'm a flap ripper. A flap ripper. Okay, now, this, of course, got the little, to protect the tip and all that stuff. All that nutty stuff. And then here comes this. Oh, and they do. Okay, yeah, I saw this in there when I first took it out. So you got some paracord so you could do a lanyard if you wanted. And then, yeah, and then here you go. The Kizer, and I think that's it. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So you got microfiber, you got lanyard, and of course, then this goes down below. Okay. And then this with the little tip protector goes in here and smooshes down there. But that there's a box, my friends. That's a box, isn't it? Whew, dang. Yikes. Okay, and so then it goes into here. Is there another outer box? Double outer box? I mean, come on, let's. Wow, wowie. Oh, and there, look at the stickers. They tried to escape out the top. Ha ha! Action for you, my friends. Okay, then the action for you. I'll put your action ass back in here. Okay, there you go. Get out of my way. Okay, the deckhand. Well, if it was going to be a deckhand, let's make it out of 14C or MagnaCut or something that would be a little bit more water tolerant, right? Because this is a semi-stainless. I guess it'd be okay for a day, and then you just better wipe it down, dry it out real good, and put a little film of oil over it, you know, oily rag, wipe it down, this and that, and you'd be okay. But yeah, H1 or LC200N or that kind of thing would be even better. Definitely be more expensive, wouldn't it? And here it is, though, the Deckhand. And really, you know, it's kind of interesting because this, and the Smolt, which is the Jonathan Styles one, coming out. Let's do this. Let's stagger them like yay, right? Okay. So there they are. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is going on down under? Well, let's check this out. And let me see if I can go ahead and cut my wrists or something with this. What is this? Is this a 9 or a 10? Holy schmolies. It's like it might be. Is this a 10? I think it might be. What am I opening this with? I think this is a 10. Come on. Yeah, this is a 10. Okay. So this is a 10. All right. So that's what I'm doing with it. And let's make sure that I'm not turning both sides, am I? Let's take a look at this. And of course we are turning both sides. Do we have to though? No, we can hold on to it. Okay, so it's not jacked in there with a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. So it needs to come out the back way because that, okay. I get you. There's the screw. And then through here is this. You see what I'm saying? One thing they could have done is squared this off and squared a little space in here so this would not move. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of thing. Okay. So I'm sure you can shift these around if you wanted to. Okay. Come on, wake up, dude. Wake up. Okay. And so here's what we're doing. At least here's what we're planning to do if I could actually keep my hand on the screwdriver. Okay. Come on, buddy. Okay, so you could cord wrap this whole thing if you wanted to, right? Hole, 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 hole. You know, so you could do the whole thing. Oh, but yeah, you could. You could do the whole thing just like that. So if you wanted to like be schwanky, like Special Forces Ranger looking kind of thing, you could cord wrap it. Now, let's take a look at these scales. Okay, so we got G10 here, and we've all smushed it together with micarta, and now it's a smush material. So this is all micarta G10 melty goodness, right? Sandwiched together. Okay. Because I was wondering if this wasn't just a liner thing, but nope. It's together with everything right there. So you got this, and you got these little dogs coming through from the front, okay? But they got this. It doesn't matter, it'll turn though, okay? The ones you got to be careful of is when they got this and they are squared off and they won't turn and you go wrecking everything because you just didn't realize that you need to start over and go to the back. So, not that I have ever done that. You know, I am, of course, the master, and therefore it's impossible that I would ever make such a mistake. And you're believing that, right? You're believing it. Okay, so let's see if I can stumble my way back to a reassembly thing and do that. And, you know, I'm doing this without cutting myself, which I probably should have jammed it right in the sheath, which I would recommend probably. Go ahead and just put the damn blade in the sheath to reassemble the scales, as opposed to what I actually did here. And I think you could probably, yeah, well, no, that's not going to work. Not for both sides. You could wrap a towel around it or something, just wrap a towel around there and you could, whatever. Okay, so there's a number 10 for your advisement. Number 10 on this, okay? So here we come up with this whole craziness of the deckhand and the smolt with Kizer. So, you might as well buy both of them. I mean, you're probably going to want them anyhow. So, don't. I like this in 3V really well. This is super lightweight. It's a little bit more expensive, but 69 bucks. But you can catch this on White Mountain at 69 and then 10 for LTK is your discount code for 10% off. So almost $7 off. Low 60s to the door, right? So, yeah, hell yeah. Okay. But, these are not 300 something dollar fixed blade knives. You know what I'm saying? So very, no crying, no tears if you kind of tear them up. But I mean, you could use these, and you could definitely carry these. However, okay, so I'm going to cut you loose. Thank you very much. Yeah, the deckhand and the smolt. Two different designers. Kizer. Interesting, small, everyday kind of carry fixed blades. And check out the link below for Kizer. And you guys, stay sharp.